Can an AI really build a complete bug-free Android app from scratch? Check this out. This is a stunning, fully functional wallpaper app powered by Pexels, and I built it in just minutes without manually typing the code. Welcome back to Tech with Suraj. Today, we're putting AI to the test. I'm going to show you exactly how I used Google Gemini and Antigravity to generate this entire app step by step. No logins, no messy profile screens, just pure, high-quality wallpapers and dark mode goodness. Let's dive in. Every great app starts with a solid plan. First, I opened up my browser and went straight to Google Gemini. I gave it a super detailed prompt explaining exactly what I wanted. A wallpaper app using the Pexels API, no login screen, dark mode, and a smooth, staggered RecyclerView. Now, let's lay the foundation. I opened up Android Studio and clicked on New Project. We are keeping things modern, so I selected Empty Compose Activity and hit Next. I chose my project location, changed the application name to Wallpaper App, left the rest as default, and hit Finish. Boom! Base project created. That's all the manual setup we need to do in Android Studio for now. Let's minimize this. Here is where the magic happens. I opened up Antigravity and loaded the base project we just created. Next, I clicked the top right white square icon to open the code editor. I went back to my browser, copied that massive detailed implementation plan Gemini gave us, and jumped back into Antigravity. In the prompt box, I typed, "I already created the base Android app structure," and pasted the entire Gemini blueprint right below it. Hit Enter and let the AI go to work. While that builds, we need the most important piece of the puzzle, our API key from Pexels, so we can actually load these stunning images. If you are following along, just create a free account on Pexels.com and generate your key from the profile section. I copied my key, went back into Antigravity and typed, "This is my API key arrow," and pasted my key. All right, the AI finished writing the code. Time for the moment of truth. I switched back to Android Studio and hit the Run button. The build finished, the app launched on my phone here on the left, and... wait, we have an error. On the home screen, we are getting error 400. This is normal in development. Instead of digging through Stack Overflow for hours, I just went back to Antigravity and typed, "Home screen showing error 400. Please check what is happening." And hit Enter. The AI analyzed the issue, rewrote the broken parts, and finished its job. Let's try this again. Back to Android Studio, hit Run, app is launching and... oh no, another error. But look closely. This time, it's a number know exactly where it is. Line 1, column 3211. So, back to Antigravity we go. I gave it a very strict command. Please check API documentation properly. I get NumberFormatException expected int at line 1, column 3211. and hit Enter. While it fixes that, I just want to say, look at how easy coding has become today. You don't need to memorize every single syntax. If you have a basic understanding of how computers work, how Android architecture flows, and how to talk to AI, anyone can build an incredible app. And the AI is your lead developer. All right, AI, finish the fix. Let's hit run one more time in Android Studio. Building. And launch. Look at that screen on the left. It is working perfectly. Look at how cool these wallpapers are. The dark mode makes the colors pop. Notice the smooth, staggered layout? Let's actually test the main feature. I'll select this image right here, hit Set Wallpaper. Wallpaper set successfully. Let's go to my phone's home screen. Yes, the wallpaper changed perfectly. The app is running buttery smooth, zero bugs, no crashes. And just like that, we built a pro-level wallpaper app. If you want to try this exact app on your phone, I've added the APK link down in the description for you to download and test out. If you learned something new today and want to see more AI coding tutorials, hit that like button, share this with a friend who wants to learn app development, and don't forget to subscribe to Tech with Suraj. Keep coding, keep building, and I'll see you in the next one.